Have you ever watched your dog on a sunny day and wondered whether they can get sunburned? Some dogs absolutely love laying in the sun. And it's pretty easy to understand why. The warmth probably feels good, especially after colder weather or spending a lot of time indoors. But for some dogs, especially dogs with pale skin or white hair, too much sun can become a real problem. Because yes, dogs can get sunburned. So today, let's talk about why some dogs are more vulnerable than others, what sunburn actually looks like, and how to help protect your dog safely during warmer months. Welcome to Bernie's University, the free online learning zone for dog lovers, brought to you by Bernie's Best. I'm Bernie, the inspiration behind our science-backed supplements. The better you understand your dog, the better you can take care of them. I'm here to help. Even though dogs have fur, they can still get sunburned. Fur provides meaningful protection against ultraviolet radiation. But it is not a perfect barrier. Most dogs still have areas where fur is naturally thinner, sparse, or missing entirely. And those areas are much more exposed to UV rays. That includes places like the nose, ears, around the mouth, the belly, and inner thighs. Now, here's something you may have already noticed during belly rubs. A lot of dogs actually have different skin pigmentation in different parts of their body. Some areas may have darker skin. Other areas may have pink skin. And many dog parents may not even realize that because the fur hides most of it. Generally speaking, darker pigmentation contains more melanin, and melanin helps absorb ultraviolet radiation before it damages deeper skin tissue. So skin with darker pigmentation often has a little more natural protection built in. Pink or lightly pigmented skin has less of that natural protection, which means those areas may burn faster and more easily. Now that does not mean darker dogs cannot get sunburned. They still can. But pale skin tends to be more vulnerable. A good start is to give your dog a close look all over, parting their hair to see the color of the skin beneath, learning where there's variation and what looks normal for them. It's not always the case, but it's common to see that when the hair is white, the skin underneath it is pink. And when the hair is dark, the skin underneath it is dark too. This might not matter much for dogs with thick coats, but for dogs with short hair, their white patches may be more vulnerable to sunburn than the darker areas. You might also notice that your dog has paw pads that are spotted, or some toes that are pink, and some that are black. Getting familiar with your dog's unique features is important for more things than just sunburn. It helps you get to know what's normal for them and when to check in with your vet. You might be wondering how much you should really worry about your dog getting sunburned. Some dogs are naturally more vulnerable to sun damage than others. Your dog might be more sunburn prone if they are white, have thin fur or very short hair, or visible patches where pink skin shows through their coat. It's also worth noting that some dogs, even if they have mostly black hair and dark skin, may have white markings on their face that are still prone to sunburn. Examples of dogs likely to get sunburn are hairless breeds like Chinese crested dogs, white-colored bully breeds like American bulldogs, and other dogs with pink skin or thin hair coats, like Italian greyhounds. And sun exposure adds up. Dogs who spend long periods outdoors, or dogs around reflective surfaces like water, sand, or snow, can receive UV exposure from multiple directions at once. So what does it look like? Mild sunburn may first look like temporary redness or irritation. Sometimes that fades fairly quickly. You might think your dog is just hot from exertion. But more noticeable sunburn can look like persistent redness, dry skin, flaking, or tenderness when touched. Some dogs will scratch at the area or seem uncomfortable when you touch it. The skin may even feel warmer than surrounding tissue. More serious reactions can include peeling, blistering, or open sores. And chronic UV exposure over time may increase the risk of certain skin cancers. The good news is that protecting your dog from sun damage is usually pretty manageable once you know what to watch for. Staying out of the sun during the strongest hours, creating shade, covering dogs up with sun clothing, or using dog-safe sunscreen are all ways to help. One of the simplest things you can do is adjust outdoor time around peak UV hours. Early morning and evening are usually gentler than midday sun. Shade matters too. especially for dogs who naturally love being outside and may stay there longer than is ideal. And for some dogs, lightweight UV protective clothing can help provide extra coverage for vulnerable areas. This next part is important. Human sunscreen should not be applied to dogs. Many human products contain ingredients that can be dangerous if dogs ingest them, which matters because dogs tend to lick things off their skin. If sunscreen is needed, it should be a product specifically formulated for dogs. It's common to apply it to vulnerable areas like the nose, muzzle, ear tips, belly, and inner thighs. Physical protection helps manage what the environment throws at the body from the outside. But skin health is also connected to what's happening internally. The skin depends on nutrients, hydration, and healthy inflammatory balance to function properly. Omega-3 fatty acids help support skin barrier function and healthy inflammatory responses. That's one reason some dog parents choose omega-3 supplements as part of their dog's skin and coat support routine. Our convenient Omega Soft Treats, OMG Omegas, were designed to support healthy skin in all dogs. They're a tasty way to support the skin from the inside out. But supplements work best as part of a larger approach that also includes proper shade, sensible sun exposure, hydration, and overall skin care. Sunburn in dogs is easy to underestimate, partly because fur hides a lot of what's happening underneath, and partly because many dogs have a mix of darker and lighter pigmentation across different parts of their body, so it may not always be obvious which areas are most vulnerable at first. But a few simple habits can go a very long way toward helping your dog stay comfortable and protected during sunny weather. If you learned something new today, I've got more videos that break down dog health in simple, practical ways. Click here to keep learning how to support your dog the smart way.
And don't forget to subscribe for more science-backed lessons from Bernie's University.